Hey everybody, it's April. I've got Riley with me today because this week it's your opportunity to plank with a pet. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but Riley will usually never come around when I'm planking. The only reason why he's here right now is because I have a bag of treats sitting to the side of my mat. So we're gonna see if we can keep him over here and I'll start planking and maybe he'll plank with me. So I'm gonna start on forearms and then switch around a little bit. If you're starting on forearms, wrap your hands around your biceps so you know you have the right distance between your elbows. Bring your arms back out in front of you. You can interlace your fingers if you like. Pull your shoulders down your back, then lift your upper back, lift your chest, pull in your belly, come up on your toes, shift your weight forward slightly. The timer has begun. And then once you're in your plank, do all of that again. Press into the floor again, separate your shoulders, pulling in your belly, tightening up your glutes. So you've got everything engaged, everything is working, everything, it's just going on. You've got a great plank. So this week, we're doing Planksgiving at Yoga 101 and encouraging you to plank every day and work up to a 5-minute plank. And you also have your opportunities to post things on social media for extra points. And this week you can plank with a pet. So I've got like I said, I've got Riley with me. Of course, he's just standing here waiting for another treat. So I'm going to go ahead and give him one. I probably should give him a treat every time I switch. That would be a good idea. So pressing into the floor, I'm getting ready to switch at 1 minute. We're at 56 seconds, it looks like. And here we go. I'm switching to my hands. He'll just have to wait now because I already gave you one. So if you switch, which you don't have to, you could just stay on forearms if you like. Make sure you find your good plank again. So press into the floor, separate your shoulders again, pull in your belly, tighten up your glutes, press your heels back. So again, everything is engaged, everything is working, especially, some reason I'm having trouble with hair in my mouth, especially your abs. It's real easy to just kind of let your abs start slacking. And then you know what happens? Your lower back, your hips start dropping, your shoulder blades start coming together, and you start losing that plank. And you don't want to do that. You want to hold your plank. Keep pressing into the floor, actively pulling in your belly. You've got everything working. So you're toning your arms, and strengthening your shoulders, toning your legs. Okay, we're coming up on 2 minutes. I'm going to switch. I'm going to give Riley a treat. Here you go. There's another one. So I like how he's hanging out, even though you really can't see him in the shot because he's off to the side. Oh, I forgot to lift a leg. So you don't have to lift a leg if you don't want to. I just like doing that because it makes it a little more challenging, and it also makes the time go a little quicker. So I know that, okay, I only have to hold for 30 seconds with my leg up, and then I can switch to the other leg, which, there we are at 2:30, so I'm switching again. But keep that good plank. Make sure you're keeping your good plank, pulling in your belly, pressing into the floor, separating your shoulders, so everything is working. So, talking about planking with a pet, in some ways, I suppose dogs are always planking because they're just on all fours. So he's always got a nice plank going on. He just doesn't want to hang out with me. I see people on Instagram and stuff, 3 minutes, I'm going to switch to side plank. I see people on Instagram whose pets, especially their dogs, are always coming up to them on their mat and interfering with their pose, and it makes for nice little bloopers. Not my dog. Only if I have a bag of treats nearby, then he's around. But other than that, he is not interested in what I'm doing. If you're in side plank, stacking your feet or bringing your top foot in front of you, and I'm already going to switch. We're at 3:30. I forgot to give him a treat, didn't I? Oh, here you go. You can have another one. There you go. What a good boy. Why don't you come up here? Come here. Come on up here. Come up here so people can see you. Yep, there you go. No, don't get in the bag. Don't get in it. You are such a good boy. I will have to tell you, Riley's probably one of the best dogs ever. Look, he's not even trying to tie into that bag, which I know a lot of other dogs would. Lifting your hips, reaching your upper arm to the sky if you're doing side plank. Oh, we're at 4 minutes. Coming back to my hands. Oh, I guess I'll give him another one for being such a good boy. Yes, you are. And you know, you don't have to plank for 5 minutes with your pet in order for it to count on social media. You can just snap a picture, just showing that you were doing one, and your plank was, and your pooch, whatever pet, was nearby. You might just set your goldfish bowl nearby. That's planking with your pet, that counts. Keep pressing into the floor. We're at 4:30. This is where, if you've been holding this whole time, kudos to you, good for you. But it can also really start getting a little more difficult. The longer you hold, it seems like it gets a lot harder, but you know what? This is also how you get stronger. Keep holding, keep breathing, pulling in your belly. We're at the last 10 seconds if you're holding till 5. I'm gonna hold till 5:15 just because I'm crazy, and that's psychologically helps me hold longer. We're at 5 minutes, by the way. Keep holding. If you're still staying with me, and if you're still holding, make sure you're pulling in your belly. You've got it going on, and we're at the last 3, 2, 1. Yay. Whew. I made it. Okay, Riley, you made it. You get to get another treat. Thanks for planking with me today. Yay. All right, have a great day. Plank with your pet if you have time. Post it on social media, but keep planking, definitely. See ya. You're still looking for treats.